Yo, what's up, everyone? This is Johnny again with another cabin video. Just thought I'd kind of make one about the floor. I had a lot of thoughts on the floor, living out here in the wet jungle, what to use. Obviously, something like carpet was definitely not going to work, too wet, too muddy, dogs, boots, all that junk. Then I thought about, like laminate flooring, self-sticking tiles, stuff like that. And, for the most part, I figured the tile, ceramic tile, would probably last the longest and be most durable, especially with dogs and dirt and jungle, So I went with that. So I thought I'd kind of show you guys, take a trip up my drawbridge. Yeah, I went down to the Home Depot and got some of this slate gray looking tile. I believe they're 17 by 17. I used the pewter grout. I'm not done yet. I've still got to seal the grout and clean it a little better and stuff like that. But yeah, I got a fancy floor and no no drywall. But I'm not really concerned about insulation and drywall here. At least not right now. I just want to be out of the water, on the ground and out of the leaky canopy. But yeah, check it out. I didn't do the best of job. This is my first time doing any tile. I've done a lot of carpet and vinyl floor and stuff, but never this. So yeah, a lot of friends helped out with information, and Home Depot was very helpful and helped me get this done. So I plan to do something on the walls, plywood or some sort of drywall, and then I'm going to put a baseboard along the edge so the parts where you can see the grout and the other stuff there will be covered with a baseboard, and then my funky cuts and stuff like that will be hidden. But yeah, for using an angle grinder, I think that's probably my worst one. The most of them are pretty decent cuts. But man, this was a bear. You wouldn't think it, but just being bent over and on your knees and having to let things dry and then come back and scrape off thin set and stuff like that got on the tiles was kind of a pain. But yeah, not too bad though. I'd actually do it again. I was pleased with the results. Yeah, this will definitely give me a place up off the ground to stay dry and sleep. Around here there's a lot of slugs and other little creepy crawlies, coqui frogs, stuff like that get in your sleeping area and make it kind of a little weird. But yeah, this is it. I still got to finish the windows. I've got a few panes I got to go get at Home Depot. I bought these used and a few were broken and missing, which who cares? I paid 20 bucks, I think, for all the louver windows, and I still have another window that I didn't use. But yeah, it's pretty breezy in here. I still got to seal up some gaps and stuff. Got a little window above the slider. Still got to clean the sliding glass window and stuff like that, and put another piece of T111 up there. But for the most part, it's dry. It does creak and groan, so it's kind of crazy, but it doesn't bother me any. But I'm just excited to be up out of the water. Still got to finish a few things on the sliding glass door, put some caulking around it and everything, but it does keep the water out at the moment. Yeah, we'll check out the drawbridge. I always wanted one of those. Keep out the riffraff. Just joking, gonna put a little 6x12 deck on here. That's covered. I just gotta get to it. But yeah, check it out. Working on the tile, working on this gutter at the moment, hanging it so I can have some water catchment. I've just been filling up jugs at the park for over a year now, so it's been kind of a pain. But yeah, doing pretty decent. Show you guys a little bit of the property. I've been planting this berry garden. I've got 2 blueberry bushes and some strawberry bushes that the neighbor gifted me. Planting a kind of a blueberry bush area because my dad liked bush beer. I thought it'd be kind of funny to plant some actual bushes in his memory. He passed away a few weeks ago in Oregon, unfortunately. But yeah, some papayas I've got started. Some things have been nibbling on some of them, but there's an avocado. Those suckers pop up everywhere. Anywhere you throw a pit, they'll pop up. Got some ice cream bananas, kind of the shorter ones here in the garden. It's a dwarf apple banana. It's a very tasty, sweet banana, better than the banana you get there at the mainland. There's another apple banana, but not the dwarf. This here is a vanilla orchid. It hasn't bloomed yet, but you have to pollinate them by hand. And they just kind of climb right up the tree, latch onto it with these tentacle-like things here. Pretty cool. Vanilla's worth more than gold at points. So I definitely want to propagate this and add more. But yeah, this is kind of like what the jungle looks like. You got to kind of bushwhack through it to even be able to walk through it. But I've been kind of making paths, planting bananas and junk along the way. You see my little hobbit trail. Another little banana cakey over here. Yeah, this is going to be my banana citrus kind of area. I want to plant more citrus on this side. Just got to get to it. Got some pineapples I've planted along the way here. All these spiky little devils are pineapples. This is the white pineapple that grows here, less acidic, sweet. Made a whole little bed of those guys around there. More bushes. There's an ice cream bean tree. Good for chop and drop. Plus they produce like a legume, a bean pod that you can eat, kind of like cotton candy. I bought this tangerine tree. Gonna get him in the ground over here soon. I got one orange tree in the ground since I've been here. Some more pineapples. Try to make little paths and stuff where you can get up into some of these areas. They're kind of rocky and junk like that, but there's stuff all over the place. Got a breadfruit tree here. Take him a little bit to produce, but coconut palm. All sorts of little goodies along this trail. Got a Jamaican lilikoi over here, and these guys kind of spread off in a vine and then grow little round fruits. I guess they call them passion fruits in the mainland. But this is another little pineapple area. I need to get in here and weed it because the grass has grown up. But pineapples all over the place. A little papaya. More pineapples in there. Little spiky guys. These are orchids that just grow wild, and they'll bloom pretty flowers. But more papayas. Another papaya. I want this to kind of be my papaya area up here. I've been busy doing other things though, so I haven't got a lot planted. But there are a few. This is kind of along my property line. I tried to plant things along the edges that'll grow up, like this ice cream bean tree there. I've got coconut palms, more passion fruit or lilikoi. Got those kind of planted along the edge, so those will vine out and make it harder for things to get through. Dogs, chickens, stuff like that. Yeah, this is supposed to be more pineapples up here, but I haven't got to it. And papayas, of course. But I've planted a few other things up here. Coconut palm. A little baby tree. Another ice cream bean tree. And these suckers will grow up big, and you can just kind of chop them down and throw the branches on the ground underneath other trees, and they'll give nitrogen, which helps. Got a little blackberry bush something's been nibbling on up here. Tried to put this up here because the wind blew down all my bushes and people could see my area really easy. Yeah, here's kind of from the almost to the road to my property. Got more cars than homes, but I like to work on junk, so that's where that comes in. This kind of goes out to the front of my property towards the gate. Got other things planted up here, long gone tree, other random goodies. Hiya, hiya. This goes up to the road. Another coconut palm in there. A tea plant. Little lion's mane agave, I think it is, or something like that. Wild bush dog. Some more pineapples up by the gate. Got another coconut palm. It'll be a shorter, bigger coconut than the ones that grow up. Some dragon fruit I stuck in the wall around the front of the property. Yeah. Some other spiky goodies that I've planted to keep people out. These will grow up big and poke you. One of these guys, dragon fruit, planted that. Other tea plants and stuff over here in the bushes. It'll take a while to grow up, but they'll get there. There's the front, the gate. Some more spikies, tea plants, all that stuff. Some more orchids that just grow wild. Really pretty. But yeah, this is the spot. This is the front of the property by the street. I've planted more tea plants and stuff up here. I've thrown some avocado seedlings back there. Trying to make a multi-layered barrier up here. These guys, people have probably seen at your local Walmart for sale. They just grow wild. Chop them off and stick them in the ground and they grow. Another coconut. I got the Malabar chestnut guy there. Other things up here. There's hibiscus randomly planted. along here too, so those will grow up and get thick and tall. There's one right there. Another one right there. And those you just cut a stem and stick it in the ground. But yeah, when this gets grown up, it'll look cool, hopefully. All these guys will stay short, these little guys. And then the tea plants, those guys will grow up tall. And then the trees behind them. So yeah. Try to keep things that are just food on the property, but you know, at the front where everyone sees, you definitely want to make it look nice and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my little area. Got coconuts down the driveway. 1, 2, 3. And I've got betel nut palm over here. Produces like a little sized seed that falls off, and people put them in their cheeks and chew on them in certain areas. Got another coconut palm here, one of the shorter ones, because the coconuts grow